Welcome back, everybody, to this campaign where we're trying to escape an orb, trying to defeat some type of Dark Lord. Nah, that almost rhymes. Yeah, very exciting. I tried. Welcome back to session 19. Currently, everyone is outside of Nevermore Temple, having just wandered through. Excellent start. Fantastic. Amazing. Can't beat this. Just walk through the temple. As if you walked right through and didn't end up walking through a giant labyrinth that took a few hours, at least in-game. But as you exited with Aloyeth, or Fiola's soul part that she was missing, personified as basically looking like her, you were encountered by the Sphinx known as Geta, as she asked a riddle that you answered almost instantly, and she bequeathed to you two gifts that she has now deposited on the ground. A horn, like a drinking horn, and a ornate-looking quill.
Well, on the ground, I thought those were bequeathed to me.
To you, and she
the one who answered.
Yeah, she deposited them on the ground in front of you, and then flew away.
Okay.
So you're now standing outside the temple. It is still nighttime. The moon is still out, looking like it hasn't moved in the sky. What would you like to do?
Well, we still need to find the brazier.
Yeah.
So, I believe we found the labyrinth inside the temple, but I think we need to figure out how to find the brazier, if it's like on top or something. It's clearly not inside because there's a whole labyrinth in there.
Yeah, you could go back in if you wish.
No.
Well, wait. Weren't we took... Wait, I'm trying to remember now. It's all blurring together. We took stairs up. We met a guy on the roof of something. Was that this temple, or was that the last place that we went up?
Oh, yeah, quick recap. You met the Jarl of the village, who took you up his tower, which the tall house, colloquially called, and he told you about things. And then you traveled to the Nevermore Temple, which is to the north, and you went through that.
Okay, so we have not been on the roof of this temple.
Have not been on the roof of this temple. Just yet.
So, Verdan, do we know that there is a brazier on the top, or were you just assuming there would be?
I think we were assuming.
Oh, actually, we.
Because we found one at the Ravenback Tower, and I think the gist that we had was that there was going to be 4 braziers and then also 4 bells.
3 and 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were wrong. We were all of us wrong because we thought that.
Yeah. Yes, all of us. Not just me. But yeah. I think we're investigating this location specifically for that.
Yes, for sure.
Yep.
And Aloyeth basically also thanks you for her rescue. But if you inquire about how she got there, I think we may have asked last time, but she does not remember how she got there, anything before her essential imprisonment. Nothing rings a bell, she tells you. But she also says, as she begins to bid her farewell, "When next we meet, say, our winds prevailed against the distance of time. And I will know we've met before, even if I don't remember our meeting or recognize your faces. Wind guide you." And then with a quick flash of her hand, she casts a spell that you kind of recognize. Having drunk a potion, she casts gaseous form and flits into the atmosphere.
I think it's kind of unfair that all she said was like, "Wind be with you," and we have to remember a freaking paragraph if we want her to remember that we've met before.
All she said was, the phrase she said, "Our winds prevailed against the distance of time."
I know. Winds prevailed I could handle, but the rest of it, oh goodness gracious. Hopefully one of you all remembers that.
It will be in the session notes, so you don't have to remember.
My memory is like me, very short.
That's canon now.
It's also very helpful because it's very meta too. All right, so I mean we got a whole bunch of birds. Well, wait, do we have we used a potion to fly or simulate flying already? So we probably have no way to. Can we grapple? Do we have anybody have grappling hooks or anything? To get
Technically,
up to the top?
I think that potion lasts for an hour. So, given the amount of time you would have actually traveled into the interdimensional spaces and fought the Gorgator.
Gorgator!
Which sucked because it missed on all of its attacks.
We
so
dodged.
You didn't have to feel its wrath as it picked up a statue and tried to smash you with it. That didn't last up to an hour, so technically the potion is still active, and I think he gave it to Tinra, if I remember correctly.
How are we handling our? Is she comatose? Is she stuck in a tree? What has become of Tinra? For I do not see her.
She's here, but not for role-playing, like decision-making purposes. She's here for support and utility.
Okay. We should have her utilize the flying ability.
Yeah, she still has the
and go fly up there and see if there's a brazier.
Yeah,
agreed.
Sure.
That sounds like something she would do anyway.
Armara, well, I can't even speak. Armara be praised as she flies away.
That does sound very in character.
Yes. She, after a few minutes, confirms that there is what is up there? Let me actually freaking confirm what's at the top of this tower. Is it a brazier? Or is it... Oh my goodness, how many notes do I have? They're all organized. I swear. Labyrinthine Temple. Entering the orb. Nope. The Illusory World. There we go. Mind task. Braziers. Brazier locations. Bell locations.
Tinder's having a hard time forming the words.
I found my notes. It's excellent. Well, I don't know if the notes are excellent, but it's excellent that I found them.
Better than the alternative, yes.
Yeah. She confirms that a bell is on the roof.
Is that... wait. I thought... Were we expecting a bell during the day? Or did we not have any expectations? I thought we were thinking the brazier was at night and the bell was during the day.
That is true. There is a bell here at night.
Some people probably assumed that.
No, I think
we probably assumed that.
Yes.
I see it.
Well, I mean, so what happens if we ring the bell at night? He asks.
Well, good thing Tinra's up there.
Yeah.
To find out for us.
Ring the bell, Tinra, and fight anything that might come upon you if such a thing should happen. And win.
All right, let's roll a d20. No, natural 20. Okay, so she prevails against whatever's up there.
Okay, that's very not like Tinra. This is actually a roll that seems to matter. That does not sound like her at all.
All right, we'll include that as her strength check. Now, would anyone have wanted to accompany her on as she traveled up to the roof?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Sure.
So she carries you up there and kind of positioned towards the middle of the roof of the Nevermore Temple is a very large bell. It is just a typical iron or steel bell, like it's very heavy. There's no carvings or anything on it, it's just a very basic looking bell. The only interesting thing carved into the bell itself is just like a stenciled feather. like a raven's feather or something like that. So, Verdan and Tinra, you approach the bell. You walk under the mouth of the bell, and you can see the clapper sitting there, ready to be rung. Reading? Wow. Waiting and ready came out as reading.
If we could only get the hang of your condensed speech, we'd probably be through this adventure already, but it
probably
backfires very quickly.
I find it hilarious.
I don't hear anything! Verdan yells up. Very chill, but also curious.
Alright. So you and Tinra both grab the clapper, and you just ring the bell. And it's quite loud, but not enough to cause any discomfort or disorientation like that. It rings in your ears, but not enough to cause any concussive damage or anything like that. But you are momentarily deafened as it rings right out in front of you. But that will pass in a few moments.
Okay. Well, we did the thing.
You did a thing. And that's the only thing that seems to happen. You ring the bell, the resonance rings out throughout the land, and then silence returns once more.
So what happens if we all, you guys, while you're up there, what if we all just go to sleep? Right? Well, are we going to wake up?
Nothing will happen.
Well, no, nothing will happen inherently, but like it will become daytime, right?
Only until everyone sleeps.
Yeah, we didn't get up to the roof during the daytime, right? Because we just saw the giant ball with all the Raven people.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Well, you guys are already up there. If you just want to cozy up and wait, it's so we all fall asleep and then we all wake up and it's going to be daytime, right? Is that how I'm trying to remember?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
But you do know there's also a brazier around here, hinted at by the Sphinx, or I think it was the Sphinx who hinted at the bell, or maybe it was, I think it was the Sphinx. Yeah, it was the Sphinx. Because, where did it go?
I just don't remember exactly what the Sphinx said about it.
She provided you an old rhyme or saying or adage or whatever you want to say. Call it. Basically, it goes, "Away we'll hie." That's H-I-E, which means go quickly. "Away we'll hie to Ravenhead. A perilous journey we must tread through the mountain pass on icy paths to light the fire overhead."
Okay, so
And there's there's a crag, there's a mountain pass on the roof. You can take a look around. You can see it's pretty close to the temple up there.
is it behind it? Is that where we're seeing the snow-capped mountain type thing, or is that somewhere else?
Let's see what you can find up here. It is night, but it is a full moon. So go ahead and make a perception check. I'll technically roll for Tinra as well, just in case Verdan. Ooh, never mind. Please roll well for Dan.
No pressure.
It's very on brand for Tinra to roll 5.
Yeah. Also very on brand for Verdan, an 8.
Classic. So you took a look around up there, and as best you can make out, it's either behind or to the east, or in between, to the northeast. Can't quite tell where the pass is from here. But you do see a path that is beside the temple, roughly. A little trail you could walk up.
I guess me and Tinner should head down there and join everyone going up the path.
Yeah, absolutely. You do so.
Seems good.
And you guys flip back down. It's at this point, I would say the potion is soon to expire, or just expires a few moments after. But you're all back on the ground. Presumably, Valentine picked up the artifacts on the ground.
Of course. Of course. They're, I already had them mentally in my inventory, so I actually want to say it and make it sound like I was being all scroungy and whatnot, but I dare anybody to try to take them.
Loot, 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 loot. Well, who knows? Valentine probably has loot lust.
What?
Probably Verdan as well. Given the behavior in the weapons.
A little bit.
Alrighty, so at this point, would you like to head to the trail, or would you like to do something else?
Then going up the trail.
Alright.
Seems like the right thing to do.
So you start heading towards the trail, looking for Ravenhead. What is the marching order?
Probably the usual. Our new the front. Actually, no, we can put Tinner in the front. If we were so inclined.
I'll have you go with them.
Okay.
Tinner will be at the back.
Oh,
The
I
boar
feel
in
like
the
she
front.
wants to be a tank right now. That's kind of the.
She's watching the 6.
All right.
No, she doesn't have expertise in perception like a ranger.
Oh yeah, no, our new definitely in the front. Yeah. And then
Yep. I'll go first.
All right. So you start making your way ahead to Ravenhead. Up the trail, up the path. And after roughly 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you reach a mountain pass in front of you.
the path leads to a pass.
The path leads to a pass. It is a fairly wide path. So if you were, say, riding a horse on this trail, you could easily fit through the mountain pass and not have to squeeze through. But it is not a very wide mountain path. Secondly, the rocks that extend upwards kind of form this kind of shape here. It's not quite an arch, but it's a pointy arch, essentially, whatever that shape's called. So the moonlight cannot pass through the top part of the mountain pass. And it's only roughly 50 feet long, as the rocks connect themselves to each other.
The part that's covered is only 50 feet long, or the whole pass?
The whole pass. They're all connected to each other, so it's almost like a tunnel rather than a pass.
Okay. Well, as a part dwarf, I feel very comfortable going inside this enclosed rocky space. So, let's go, says I.
Says you.
Hurrah. Let's go.
Huzzah! I think you mean huzzah.
So,
That's official
Whatever. Same thing.
D&D.
alrighty. Just check this here. Roll that there. Oh, that's horrible.
That sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. Alright, so as you're walking ahead, Arnu, you notice blending into... Yep, definitely. You notice blending into the shadows of the mountain path is a large shape with large winged feathers. Reverse that.
Feathered wings, yeah.
Do I
We'll get there.
get
We'll
a
get
sense
there.
of it being? I get a sense of it being a living creature or a
Yes.
stat.
Yes, you get a sense it is a living creature. You can see its form rising up and down with its breathing. But you recognize it as a, it's Valentine's favorite, raven bear.
Ah.
Currently sleeping within this mountain pass.
I just stop and kind of stop everybody else and just explain that. I don't know, does it look like we might be able to sneak past it if it's asleep? Or is there enough room?
There is enough room to, on the left-hand side, as you're going through the pass, skirt around it, but it is a pretty narrow pass here, so you'd have to go single file.
Just remember, it's polite to say on your left as you're going past, just to make sure he doesn't roll over onto you or something.
Alright, you can do that if you wish.
Well, I'll probably forego courtesy hypocritically. Just thought I'd let everybody else know. Well, then I guess
Yeah.
we go.
guess we try to sync. I mean, it wasn't even that hard. The last one wasn't that hard to kill.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
It's not
if it wakes up, we can kill it. But
Yeah.
walk past it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy to kill because I rolled terrible. Just kidding.
Well, I say that, and Verdan was also rolling terribly on that last Raven Bear. So
It's true. Pretty sure it was Valentine whose keen, cool rolling is what won the day.
Hmm.
I think that's canon. That's in the notes.
Yeah, sure. Rolling. His rolling, so his dodge rolling. Gotcha.
Wait, what?
Roly poly. Alright.
Don't question
all
me,
speak-
God.
If you're all sneaking past this Raven Bear,
Mhm.
I need you all to make a stealth check. He is sleeping, so he's technically unaware, so it's an easier stealth check than if it was awake.
I'll use my lightest dice. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, it's not as bad as I thought. Stealth, you say?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's
Oh.
a group stealth check, so if someone rolls a nat one like Tinra. Oh wait, never mind. She's not at disadvantage because her ethereal mail is lighter than regular chain mail. Okay, never mind. She's fine.
Well,
12 is
I had a
13 for
13.
me.
13. Tinra like that. 15. You're all fine.
Woo!
As you manage to step on by past this Raven Bear and continue on your way. And after another 20 to 30 minutes, you eventually, as you have walked through the pass, you come around a bend, and you are now walking on a narrow path that's basically on a cliff. If you were to just look down, you see the sheer drop to the rocky abyss, essentially. But as you keep on going, you eventually manage to find a less precarious position and terrain. And eventually you reach the top of this small little crag that you can only presume is Ravenhead. And you see before you the signal fire. Or rather, the wood of said signal. Not being lit yet.
Aha. Which is not the same thing as a brazier, right?
It's basically a brazier. There's a brazier
okay.
at the top of the signal fire, yeah. It's all included in one.
Oh, okay. That's convenient. Okay. Well,
It's like a stack of wood, and then there's like metal posts that connect to the top of the structure, from which hangs a brazier.
so if we light the wood, we light the brazier.
Yes.
Okay. Verdan, that's not something you can probably handle, so somebody else grab a lighter. Ignite the fire here, or ignite the wood.
No, I got it. I'm on it.
Oh boy,
Alright.
here we
I'm
go.
going to sort of have an arrow ready back at the tunnel, just in case the creature wakes up once we light it, because it does seem to have annoyed creatures in the past.
That's right. The bear was sleeping, I think, last time too. It didn't wake up until we lit it.
Yeah.
And then it got
Well-
pissed
Yeah.
off at us.
Technically, it was because the spell cast had a vocal component, which aren't like whispered, they're just spoken. So it was the volume of that caused the
Oh,
bear to awaken.
I would say this time we're far enough away that it probably wouldn't wake him up, right?
Yeah, it's been about 20, 30
Just
minutes
in
from
case.
the bear. But yeah, Arnie was always
Oh.
prepared
No,
as
that's
a
good.
hunter.
That's a good call. It's a good call.
So yeah, Verdan, you approach the signal fire, the brazier. Now you got me saying it.
Corruption at the highest level.
So what happens when you go to light this signal fire?
Well, I shoot a firebolt at it.
So nothing.
Great. Fantastic. Excellent descriptive role playing. Alright. as you cast the firebolt, you take out your wizard's orb, and you see it start to glow with heat, although it is not hot in your hands. And you cast firebolt. Go ahead and make a spell attack roll.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
So that will definitely not miss. So you fire this firebolt, and you don't really need to roll damage for that, unless you want to. So it's a clear strike, and part of this cantrip description says if it's flammable, it ignites. So the signifier definitely is flammable. So it instantly ignites. And the flames grow bigger and bigger, and the smoke starts to drift into the sky. But you have lit another one. Nothing else seems to happen.
All right, that's 2 out of 3? Or 2 out of 4?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Yeah, I've been keeping track here as well, just in case.
All right. Well done, us.
Yeah, I guess now we figure out if we go east or south.
For the third one?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like if we go directly east, we're gonna be walking along the mountains, so that might be a pain in the butt. Speaking of butt, is the blind diary the... Wait, wasn't there a hole somewhere in here? A crevasse?
Oh yeah, during the day.
That's in the day. Okay. All right, never mind. I don't think we have any guidance on the third one, do we?
I don't think so either. Guess we can flip a coin.
Or roll I happen to have a piece of rock with 20 sides on it. Odd, we go south. Even, we go east.
I'm sure someone actually has a dice.
That's an east.
You're going east? Okay. Yeah, well, you don't have to be stuck to that. If you don't wish to. You're welcome to head east if you wish. It is across the whole map. So it'll take a day or two to walk there.
I'm getting a sense that perhaps east is not the right way to go. There's just something in my spirit that says it's going to be a 2-day waste of time. Why don't we go south instead?
We haven't figured out what's to the east yet. I realized there was something on the map that shouldn't have been there. Shh. It's hidden now. You saw nothing.
Wait a minute. Let me see. 'Cause I looked just a second ago. Let me... No? Okay, well, I must have missed it. I didn't go far enough east because I didn't see anything. Unfortunately.
Excellent.
All right, well.
I saw it. Well, then, I guess, since we only know that south is a thing.
Yeah, you'd only know that south is
yeah.
I think because do this and it does that.
That's a good point. If we do this, it does that.
Do the things.
Okay, so that does that. Okay, yep, that's why. Okay, fantastic. Carry on.
We're all on the same page.
Okay,
but yeah, you're welcome to continue to travel, but you have traveled from the village to the temple, spent some time in the labyrinth, and traveled up to the... So it's been a full adventuring day.
Oh, long rest then.
So you're welcome to continue throughout the night if you wish to continue traveling, but you might risk exhaustion at that point. Because it has been a full day, you feel it in your bones.
Plus, we also probably don't want to go through the woods at night. Recipe
we can
for
kind of
disaster.
We can cozy up to the slumbering raven bear. Maybe lay a head on his warm tummy and just drift off to sleep.
Right,
Or
can I big spoon the raven bear?
All I heard was spoon, so
You're gonna need
As
an
you
18
wish.
or higher.
You may all take a long rest.
Taking long rest. Yay.
Switch the map over. I think. Let me see here. This is my full adventuring day. Who would like to roll a D100?
I will.
Okay.
I got 100.
Dang. Dang. We win the game.
You win.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everything is done. We no problem.
I was confused because it was 2 zeros and then another 0, so I was like, is that just like a flat 0?
Right?
Yeah. There's some math debates about the D100 dice because the D10 is the only die that actually has a 0 on it. So some people think, oh, it's only 1 or 0 to 99 instead of 1 to 100. But they can eat sand. So
I believe it's pound sand.
Go kick rocks.
What? No, wait. That was what Dragonheart guy that he said, "If I fall this day, may I eat sand." That's probably where that came from.
it's just, yeah, it's fantastic. You wake up and it is dawn. Not the midday as what had been previously. So let me fix that here. Go down here. Did I include it? Loo-dee-doo-doo. Illusory World. I didn't add it yet, like I was gonna say. It's here, but not here.
Guess we didn't need a soundtrack for that part.
Dawn. There it should be. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Loading in a sec. Bear with me. Sorry, Raven, bear with me.
I as soon as you said, I knew it was coming. I still was not prepared. Great pain and anguish.
So dumb. Well, I'll hit resume. It hasn't loaded for me, but hopefully it loads for you. There you go. So, there we go. Finally.
It has this annoying thing now. Every time you try to like open a new map, it has like a little pop-up that's behind the overlay. So I got to minimize it for a second just to accept it or do whatever. All right. So are we at the amphitheater? Where are we at?
You're still where you were. So you're at the top of Ravenhead. If you chose to take your rest there. But you look down to where you would expect the Nevermore Temple to be, and it's not there. There's no structure there.
Hence the name Nevermore.
We haven't seen this place in like dawn yet, right?
You have not. You've seen this place during the day and at night.
Yeah. I'm guessing from where we're at, we could see that amphitheater.
You could. It is in place of the Great Chasm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I guess if everyone else is down to, since those seem to be the only locations that we can see, probably head there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
The village and the amphitheater. Alrighty. So, you start making your way to the amphitheater. What does everyone's like morning routine look like on this particular day as you have first witnessed dawn in this weird illusory world?
I read my book. I read a chapter of my book.
Oh yeah, you could have done that during the long rest, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I would have attuned that very cool staff that I got.
Yeah. So you attune to the staff. So make sure you go to inventory, click the item, and click attune. And you mark off the book. Anything else you want to do had done during the long rest, feel free. I will see if
Do some power reflection.
that's always wise. I'll see if I won't worry about the continuous spells or anything like that. I'm not touching that.
Dang, he just said what you just said.
Yeah, if a spell comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, I would have prepared that. If a really dire situation comes up.
Yeah, don't miss a game, folks. Your character's going to do all kinds of, or won't do all kinds of things.
They're doing normal things.
Mm.
Completely normal things.
Praise Elmira! Yes, yeah.
Exactly. Alright, so you wake up, you see dawn. What is your reactions?
Mm.
Well, for sure, like, oh wow, I woke up early for once. But
The sun's going the wrong
wow,
direction.
the temple's not there anymore. That's crazy.
Mm. Yeah, just it's gonna be a good day today, says I.
Aye, it's going to be a good day. The Raven Bear says from behind. I'm kidding.
Oh no, stupid Raven Bear.
Well, as you start making your way back to the mountain pass, it is not there anymore either. So the pass is clear of Raven fauna.
Is it clear of Raven Bear poo?
No,
Oh no,
but you don't step in it.
that's right, because I'm dexterous.
Hey, watch your step.
All right, so you continue. I'm presuming the same marching order, so we'll just keep that.
Mhm.
If the marching order ever changes, let me know. But you start making your way to the amphitheater. It is a beautiful day out today. It's about 20 degrees Celsius. Whatever that is. It's a nice day. It's nice.
Okay.
It's warm, but not cold. It's a cool day.
65, 70. Yeah, okay.
It's math. Continuing on towards the amphitheater, you eventually reach there in a few hours. And as you approached, you could hear the ambient noise coming from the amphitheater as many people are talking to each other, cheering, all that kind of stuff as you approach. As the games or the event is taking place. And eventually you make your way around to the entrance, but is there anything you'd like to do in the meantime?
Maybe like nudge someone and be like, hey, what's going on in there?
Hmm.
Just get some information.
You see a couple people milling about as they walk their way in. Okay, I guess that's one way of saying that.
Technically not wrong.
It's like, oh yeah, there's going to be a play. You should come see. Tickets are very cheap.
Another play.
Lots of thespians in this orb here. That's a.
Yes, you will get to meet her.
I suppose.
Was that Arnu?
Meet who?
Yeah.
you will get to meet the Valkyrie, known as Ravenclaw. Hrafnætur.
You say Ravinator?
Hrafnætur.
I was like, so, I'm the Ravinator. I will ravinate you.
Let me just pronounce it slightly better, which is still terrible, but not anglicizing the pronunciation. Yeah. Hrafnætur.
Is that a title?
It's Raven with it means Ravenclaw essentially.
Okay.
That's just the Valkyrie's name. And then the person you're talking to says, maybe you can help break her curse.
We've got a cursed performer?
No. She's cursed, trying to write a play to break the curse, but she's having trouble. Looks around at you guys. Don't look like lesbians.
A pox on ye, sir! For we truly are thespians with steady accents that never falter, fail, or show up not at all completely.
We're very creative in how we describe how we blow things up.
Perfect. Actually, if anyone, Valentine will probably be the most theater-ish due to his proficiency in performance as that kind of stuff.
Indeed.
The most dramatic.
Where's my charisma? Why do I have a -1 for my charisma? That doesn't make no sense. I'm a witty, dapper, debonair centerpiece at dinner parties. I don't know. Oh, whatever.
He's a wizard, not a sorcerer. All right.
I'm a sorcerer, not a dinner. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that's a bit of cold water there, but
Good
fine.
luck.
Fine.
The civilian says as she skips into the theater for no reason other than it's funny. Yeah, definitely a thespian. All right, so what would you like to do as you stand outside the amphitheater?
I guess we're watching a play, huh?
No, we have to help write a play.
I guess we should do both. The play was vaguely useful last time.
Yeah.
Damn. It was somewhat passable. Told us something, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So what the idea is that we're watching a play and then we're going to be helping.
You're writing a play. The play,
Right, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to watch another play. It's just a play.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I have it on good authority that it's amazing and astounding. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go inside then. Do we just? Where is Valkyrie? The Valkyrie, because I can't remember.
Ravenclaw.
The Valkynator.
All right. Well, you make your way inside, hoping to have an answer to that particular question. As you file your way into the amphitheater with the rest of the people coming to watch the play and those exiting having just finished watching the play. Look around and eventually you spot amongst the crowd basically a theater box or whatever you want to call that, where you can see a ravenfolk figure within the press box. Not quite the right word, but you get what I mean. It's a special box where she will sit and watch the play, like she's the special guest of honor or some important figure. But the rest of the people milling about are humans and other species, like elves and dwarves and that kind of stuff. So she
really
definitely,
cool species.
yeah. So she definitely stands out. Whereas you saw all the raven folk in that other temple where Nevermore Temple used to be, the Raven Tail Temple, which was full of raven folk. This only has one.
So she's got a beak and everything?
Yep.
All right.
She has a beak. Kind of like, oh, look, my app crashed. Feathers hanging from her arms and that kind of stuff. Not like not true wings, other than the ones on her back. But she definitely looks a little bit more bird-like as well. Because she is a Valkyrie, so she does have her Valkyrie wings folded behind her.
Does she speak a language that we can actually understand?
Well, you're currently following your way into the theater when one of the ushers comes up to you and says, "Greetings. Do you have your tickets?"
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't buy those, huh?
I thought we
Are
got
you
them
just-
inside.
Are you here to see you are inside. Are you here to see the play?
We're here to help cure writer's block. But
I beg your
yes, we're here to
You
save
are-
the day.
You are writers.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, we've been hoping someone like you would come by. So I take it you're not watching a play, but more writing one. This could be good. This could be good.
I've been known to write things before, yes.
Mm.
The quality is unverified, but we are writers, yes.
Excellent. We'll write this way.
Ah, no
Hey.
pun intended.
And he takes you up to the box where you will find Ravenclaw sitting in her chair. And what would you like to do as you approach? She kind of nods at you as you show up, but doesn't say anything.
I start off with a greeting. Hello.
Classic.
Oh, that's some good
Sure.
writing there. I step in front of Verdan with a flourished bow. Hail, honored scripter of fantastic stories and elaborate shenanigans. Hail. Ah, damn.
Couldn't have written it any better.
No, indeed. No, indeed.
And she gives a polite small bow in return, but continues to say nothing.
Wow,
And
I got the
that's it.
same thing as a high. Wow, that's-
And it is at this point her scribe, standing beside her, says, "Oh, apologies. She cannot speak. She was unfortunately cursed by a hag. And the only way to break this curse is if she speaks again. Even though the hag took away her voice."
It seems contradictory.
Ah. So then, is it that the words she writes, someone else speaks for her?
Yes, we're trying to circumvent the clause of the curse in order to have her speak through the plays we produce. Vicariously speaking, that is. We're hoping that will work. But nothing has been able to provide the correct voice.
Okay, so it's not just a matter of her writing it and and us saying it. Or is it how we say it?
I'll leave that up to you. You're the writers, so I've heard.
Yeah. So, so what do you got so far? Start. Well, you can't spitball. Where's your first script? Let's take a look at your first script. We'll see what we can do with it. Doctor it up.
Well, we just performed the play. We brought the script,
Mm-hmm.
and it turned into a bunch of feathers, and poof, it's all gone. So we know that one didn't work.
As the play was being done, it turned into feathers.
When it finished, we were like, everyone bowed, everyone cheered.
Uh-huh.
We looked over,
Mm-hmm.
and then the script held in our scribe's hand Actually, it is the scribe talking. What am I talking about? The scribe
Third person alert.
I was holding the script and it just vanished into a bunch of feathers. It makes no sense.
Well, what was the play about then?
It was about how she was. Well, the natures. We tried to get to the very core of the problem because she wanted to be closer to her pet raven, Lucky Wing. Since her Valkyrie wings were clipped at birth, she wanted to fly with her raven Luku in the sky. But the hag, Eilif, she took this closer part, literally, and transformed Hrafnætur into bird folk, a raven folk. She can only make noises, but cannot speak.
So she wasn't always bird woman.
She was not.
So
She wanted to be closer to her raven to fly in the sky, but the hag's like, we'll take closer literally, and whoop, now you are more resembling.
I see.
Tricky hags.
Yeah, there really is no other kind, is there? So that's what your play was about then? Was it interpretive dance? I mean, how did what
We tried to make the play closer to what Hrafnætur. Every time I say it now, it's tainted.
That's all I can hear is Hrafnætur.
Tried to make the play about what she initially intended, but now we're not sure. We're at a complete loss.
Well, how did you play the part of the bird that she's trying to get close to?
The way we thought.
I mean,
We donned the costume. We put both of them in their current forms and the way they used to be. We dressed them up. We had Hrafnætur fly in the sky right beside Luku, Lucky Wing. It didn't seem to work. But I'm sure you'll do great. I'll leave you to it. There's a writing room just behind the box here.
Oh, I love the layout of this amphitheater. That's quite convenient. All right, into the writer's room.
It's either there or it's down the stairs and behind the theater, blah, blah, blah.
No, we don't want to walk all that far. That'd be another long rest. We'll just pop in the back there.
Alright, so yes, you are tasked with writing a play as if Hrafnætur is speaking through them. You can ask her scribe, Feather.
Is that just feather with a J?
It's FJE.
I knew it! I knew it!
So, FJE with the little accent that makes the TH noise R. Feather.
I'm learning the ways of this strange land.
So you can gather information about her memories and that kind of stuff, but otherwise it's up to you how you want to write the play, taking into account anything, or you can invent something completely new.
I think we should definitely get some background on like how, all that happened. And we can dramatize it afterwards, make it more extravagant.
Yeah, so she couldn't fly, and she wanted to fly.
Yes.
Okay.
She was a
Why'd
Valkyrie
she
with
want to
her.
fly?
She was a Valkyrie with her Valkyrie wings, which all Valkyries will fly, except hers. They had some type of defect or deformity where she couldn't fly. So, and they couldn't be healed since it was something at birth. So even a massive magical spell like Regenerate wouldn't work because it's since birth. So she couldn't fly. So she had a pet raven named Luku, which means Lucky Wing. And so she wanted to fly in the sky as all Valkyries want to do. So her wish was eventually when she got old enough, or that longing as the years went by, started to increase, of course, become more intense. She asked the hag Eilif if she could get closer to her pet raven to fly in the sky. And of course, we all know that was interpreted a certain way, where she was transformed into a raven, but she still cannot fly. Because of the way her request or her wish was worded, it was interpreted a certain way. So that is essentially all that there.
Buyers beware. Going to a hag for any reason at all is just a dumb idea, but we'll see what we can do.
So even now, she still can't fly.
Even now.
That's half.
Can we just kill the hag? Will that break the curse too?
Theoretically. See, what would Valentine know about hags? Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Not to make out with one.
Nah! May not know. They could be disguised as a young woman.
Oh, that's... Oh. Okay, my joke apparently is... What is Arcana check? That's an 8.
That's an 8. Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, you only know is that much about hags. They twisted individuals who twist your wishes into their own malevolent desires. For pure amusement.
Do we know where the hag lives? He asks
do not.
the scribe.
We do not.
We do not.
We have no idea. She was once present, but she has since disappeared.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like we're trying to capture the essence of what she truly wants, which is to not be stunted.
Her desire is to basically wants to fly unimpeded. Alongside her raven, yes, but mostly just to fly.
Right, yeah, it was the raven was more of just a kind of a unfortunately a poor way to phrase it. Let's see. And so they did a play where she tried. Did they dress her up like she used to look without the beak and all that?
She was watching.
Oh, she was watching. Okay.
This time she should be the star.
How are you gonna hide the beak?
Just say it's good makeup.
So interpretive dance, perhaps?
You hoist her up on a rope and you just let her swing. Flap her
Yeah, some
wings.
special effects. Yeah.
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 It would be the most amazing play these fake people have ever seen.
Oh.
I think they prefer
If,
orb people. What was that?
Did you say that the curse would be lifted when she speaks?
Yeah.
So in order to speak, she has to speak,
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
What if you just did they write into the play last time that she was able? What if she was in the play and the character was written in to speak, and then she just tried to speak? Hopefully, she'd be able to speak.
Yeah, the characters spoke, but they actually
Maybe
went.
she needs to.
Yeah, they went back to the beginning because you can't even mimic as ravens can, which would easily solve the issue potentially. But the character playing, there was a hag. They tried this play. There was a hag there, and the character who played Ravenclaw asked the hag as if it was Ravenclaw herself, but that didn't seem to work. So a character playing her spoke. Yeah, she didn't. She wasn't the star yet.
So, is she the one writing the play?
You are writing the play.
But, like, did she write the last one?
Oh, she only watches. Her scribe is the one who has to write the play.
What a diva.
So what if we get her to write exactly what happened, and then she also performs it?
Two-pronged approach.
Yeah, like it's her words, and she's the one doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If she has to speak in order to speak, in a sense, to break it, then if it's written into the story that the curse just gets lifted because she speaks, and then she tries to speak in the play, then maybe she'll suddenly get her voice back.
Either that, or we do the whole like Lassie in the Well type thing where she just stands there and gestures or something, and we say, "What was that? You say that you just want to be able to fly like all the other Valkyries? That's your heart's cry? Oh my gosh!" And you say, "We're correct, and that's exactly what you are trying to say? Huzzah!" And that might work too. Because then it's like she spoke, because we're hearing her, but she's not actually saying anything, but it's in the play, so it's like we did. We can try it all. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Everything is good.
Yeah. Just work it all in one script.
Everything is fair game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3-act, 3-hour, artistic masterpiece. We can throw all the ideas in there.
Yeah, is it a musical too?
Oh
yes.
Oh, yep.
Yes, it is.
I think she should have an interpretive dance where she pirouettes, and, which is like flying. Yeah. So I hope the scribe is writing all this down. This is gold.
He's writing everything as much as he can.
There we go.
I think it would be best too if you performed in the play as well yourselves.
Sure, the more the merrier.
Excellent.
No, hold on. Now I have contract stipulations. You can't just use my image all willy-nilly. I don't know what you're going to put along with this here. So I will be a part, but I do need a certain percentage of the gross the gross ticket sales and things like that. I shall not be exploited in this fairy tale world.
Very well. Drafts a contract.
2%. One of those two.
That's how you get things done.
Starts doing that.
All right, so
A couple ideas.
So we got what was it you said, Arnu, that we have a part in there where in there. Well, so what is it that would allow her to speak? Are we compelling it? Do we say you must speak or we'll die or something, or do we just?
Well, I don't know. This I'm just getting confused by the words of the curse or anything. But if in order to speak, she has to speak, then if we write it in that she speaks and then she tries to speak, then maybe that just breaks it.
Yeah, the
like
words.
Fake it till you fake.
Right.
Yeah. The words explicitly were the only way to break this curse is if you speak again.
Yeah, so maybe it's like a fake it till you make it kind of thing.
Or Singing in the Rain. I mean, well, yeah, Singing in the Rain. It's a script I wrote where the character is mouthing the words and there's somebody backstage actually creating the voice. So there's the illusion that she's speaking. So all we need her to be there and her to say things, and then anyone who has a voice similar to hers, probably not me, would actually be providing it, and she just opens her beak and it makes it seem like she's the one speaking. Brilliant.
Should be words that she wrote.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Tinra does not have remove curse prepared.
Well, yes, she does. I just talked to her a minute ago. She's like, praise Arnu, I've got remove curse.
Praise our new, eh?
Did I say praise Arnu? Yes. Well, Arnu has good ideas and very, very useful. Praise Arnu. Or Amathema, or whatever the name is. What was her name?
No, deified. It's blasphemy, heresy, everything combined.
I'm just getting away with it now while I can. These would be fighting words.
Anyway,
So we got 3 ideas then that we can work in here.
does
Right.
anyone have the ability to like make her fly? Would her being able to actually fly also be might
Well,
stop it?
all I had was a flying potion, and we've chugged that now.
I could, I think, technically give her my cloak.
Technically.
Of course,
She would have
she's just borrowing it, but
Does it require attunement?
Yeah, so part of the costume. It's a rental.
yeah.
There you go.
If it requires
doesn't-
attunement, then
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even have the option, like under at the bottom to attune to it.
what a broken item. Alright, so
Loophole found. Now pull. Pull like the wind.
oh yeah, you can also equip your staff once it's attuned to. Let's see that here. Cloak of the Raven. Yeah, no, it just happens. Okay. Well, the only stipulation, it has to be daylight or darkness. And she can't cast daylight because it has a vocal component. So you can easily get around that.
Yeah. Well, it's an amphitheater, right? So there's sunlight coming in.
Yes, it is dawn. Yeah, is it daylight or is it sunlight? Big question. Or bright light versus sunlight. Dim light or sunlight, blah 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 blah. Daylight has it. Well, I mean, you could easily cast the daylight spell within the cloak as well, and then just give it to her.
Does anyone
Sounds
even
like
have
something we do.
All right, so there is that. You have the. It is technically Cloak of the Raven, so that's very apt.
She's being
Yeah,
typecast.
I'll do that. I'll cast daylight on the cloak. Make sure
Yeah,
very, very clearly say that this is just temporary. I need that back.
Yeah, for sure. She nods. You can cast. You can also do this when you're ready, because daylight only lasts an hour. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so it's a 3-hour play.
That's right. This is the finale. This is the big.
Yeah.
There'll be a costume change, right at the end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She'll put it
Yeah.
on.
So yeah, they strategic, but yeah. Tanner would know that it would, if you have any questions about the spell and you're unfamiliar with it, that of its duration, all that kind of stuff, because it's a cleric spell. So easily to have that information in your knowledge vault.
You mean our minds?
In your minds?
No, our knowledge, but our arcane sanctum of knowledge filing. All right, so I think we got it. So
So all the ideas, let me...
That's the essence of it, yeah.
Alright, so all the ideas, let me just quickly write those down here. Unless someone already has them written down. Fantastic. Alright, so the idea... let's see, the idea is mouth, words, have backstage, speaker.
Mhm.
Okay?
Or has to fly with his cloak.
Cloak of Flying in third act.
And I guess if either of those don't seem to work, finished it with it being written into the play that this curse is broken. Then she speaks, and then hopefully she'll just speak.
Okay,
There's a
right.
line in there.
Clause.
Yeah, and whatever that line is, she has to write that line herself.
Mhm.
Curse is
Yeah.
broken. Okay, so Ravenclaw performs. Oh boy. Roll performance check. That's what she's gonna have to do. Performs and
Rights.
Jeez.
Well, I
It
hope
was
she's
there?
better than some people.
It was there, and then it was gone. Because I was thinking of like, what else did you guys talk about? As
think that was-
ideas.
Pretty much it. She has to write it. She has to perform it. Somebody else speaks for her until it's, well, now you must be the one to speak.
Okay,
So she does.
must be the one to speak. She somehow must speak. The only way to break this curse is if you speak again. Interesting.
Yeah, and Arnie was taking the curse extremely literally.
Taking it literally. Okay. Arnu takes everything. I'm kidding.
Not everything. Not everything. Some
Literally
contracts.
everything.
All right. The only way is so she has to physically speak. How are the rest of you interpreting that?
I'm sorry, what are we doing?
The
Interpreting?
only way to break this curse is if you speak again. You interpreting that differently? Arnu is literally interpreting it that she somehow has to. Ravenclaw has to somehow speak, even though she physically cannot. So you're trying to circumvent that.
Right.
Well, part of my reasoning is like, the words being written aren't also her words. So, if basically the person miming in the back is saying her words and she's like, miming it basically, that's kind of like her speaking.
Mhm.
Arnu, can you make a nature check for me, please?
8. My rolls are always terrible.
All right. Well, you do know she has a pet raven.
Oh, right, the
And-
lucky strike.
And you do know ravens. One of their abilities is mimicry.
Oh, so maybe Raven should pretend to speak for her? Or
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
And
right.
she wants to be closer to her raven pet, so.
and if the Raven speaks, then maybe that means she can speak.
What does that mean? She can, the raven can regurgitate something that she said before, or it can just imitate her voice.
Both, maybe?
That's a good question.
Maybe we get her to write something down that the raven has copied from her before.
That's what I was wondering, if like there's a, when she was like, "Oh, sweet bird, I wish I could fly with you," we could put that in there because she actually has said that, and the bird can say it. But if, yeah,
And then it's like she said it.
And Arnu does have, I believe, a once a day speak with animals ability. I think.
Yeah, why do I always keep forgetting about that one? Oh, darn. That is very true. Where is the Raven?
Good question. The Raven's in Ravenclaw's room. Brought up the main master.
I don't know if we want this thing talking during the play. It's gonna ruin the whole thing. I'm not gonna be upstaged by a bird.
Gotta give us some coaching. This is when you say your line.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In theory, it can channel her, I guess. Channel her voice.
Yeah, I suppose I'll ask to speak with animals and try to talk to it.
Absolutely. Alrighty. So, we come to this point where some excellent ideas are coming to the surface. Speak with animals. Otherwise, I'm going to speak with Luke to get to speak all words it heard from Ravenclaw. I looked it up. Ravens can remember things for a very long time in terms of what's been mimicked.
So we get the bird to just kind of ad lib, right?
A little bit of meta knowledge there. But since you'll find that out likely by speaking with the raven, let's speak with animals for the whole 10-minute duration of the spell. We come to this point where all the ideas are coming together. So we're going to have a little skill challenge where each one of you guys, other than the ideas you presented, if you're performing in the play, if you want to say, okay, I put this idea into the script or that kind of stuff, say something you would like to do for your character to do, we'll roll different skill checks depending on what you decide to do. And then that will contribute to the overall efficacy of the play in terms of removing the curse from Ravenclaw. It will also contribute to any bonuses to performances you might have, performances that Ravenclaw herself might have as she performs in the play, and also bonuses to her roles, to the Raven's roles, because apparently the Raven's going to be in the play now, and any other actors who might be NPC performers, any bonuses to their roles, depending on how well you guys roll. So let me know what you'd like to do to contribute to the play, because the ideas are really good, they're very sound, so this is the structure. This is just now up to individual contributions. Unless you just like to sit there, but it'd be like, and watch. But yeah, that would detract from any bonuses to the performers. If you choose to.
So Valentil is going to, his dashing charisma is going to woo the hag, and she's going to transform into a beautiful lady and repent of her evil ways. And
interesting.
She's going to be gorgeous, and they're going to get married and live happily ever after.
How does everyone else feel about that? Anyone going to talk about it?
It's in the contract.
I kind of weird that you're giving the hag a happy ending.
She has to turn away. She's going to repent.
I imagine we tried to talk about it extensively, and just we to give up.
If you guys want to roll contested persuasion checks, you can. I'll leave that as PvP up to you. If you really want Valentil to do that, I'm not going to stop you, but it's something.
Wait, so that's not going to help the story?
This is all up to you.
I'm just trying to flesh it out a little bit more. It sounds kind of one note.
That's like a side.
Maybe it maybe it detracts too much from the main plot.
Wow.
It's so ridiculous. I'm gonna let him do it. So that's up to you guys. There has to be some comedy too.
Well, there's gotta be some romance.
It's a musical, romance, comedy, drama, whatever. It's everything.
Yeah, but right now it's just a woman going, "Oh, I want to fly like a bird." That's it. That's all we got. That's our story. That's our point A, point B. Like. We got to have. There's got to be romance. There's got to be action. There's got to be suspense. I'm just trying to flesh it out a little bit more. That's all.
Well, it was somehow already 3 hours long.
It's now 3.5.
That could be why it didn't work, because it was balls. You see? Everybody was just like, "Oh my gosh."
We've gotten rid of the interval last minute just to fit this extra piece in.
Okay. Well. Valentil, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and make me a performance check. Unless you want to do something else. But yeah, we'll lock that in if you choose to do that.
Well, anybody else have any? Come on, like that's just one piece of the puzzle. We gotta ramp this thing up.
It is one piece.
I'm directing costume changes in the back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm
behind the scenes.
I'm going to play all of the just the random extra roles that require a tall person, like
7,
trees or
5.
something.
Gotcha. All right,
Villager number 3. That sort of thing.
gotcha.
It's like, the weight on my shoulders is killing me here. Like, I am just carrying this entire production right now.
Gotcha. So,
Well, this is just with a view to be on the stage, so that if anything goes wrong or anything needs any help or anything, then I'm there to do something.
okay, reactive.
Ad-lib.
Ad-lib.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
Like if someone forgets their lines, you'll kind of whisper them.
Okay. Okay.
And I suppose I'm also the Raven Wrangler, I guess. So just helping out.
The Raven.
Like spoken to the Raven, and like asked it what it, like, any specific sayings or something that it remembers saying in the past that it can then repeat
Okay.
at the right time.
So, let's see. So, yeah, Valentine will make a performance check, just regular. Arnu, you can either do, if you're focusing more on the Raven and the extras, I'll leave it up to you. You can either make a animal handling check or a wisdom-based performance check. Whatever you wish to do there. So instead of charisma, wisdom for performance. So we leave that up to you. Verdan, you're doing costume.
Like just directing people like in the back, like making sure they go to the right locations, they come on stage at the right time, that kind of thing.
Because they never had a stage manager in all the other productions. No stage manager.
Kind of upstaged the stage manager for that one. Just kind of showed up. I'm a wizard.
I went with animal handling and got 23.
Not too bad.
Dirty 20 on my performance.
That's 23.
Nailed it.
23. Dirty 20.
We were going to have pyrotechnics in this, but apparently our pyrotechnic is going to just be stage managing, so I guess that's not going to be in the show either, huh?
You didn't bring that up. I would have done it. I'll still do it.
Why didn't you bring that?
I'll still do it. I didn't think of it.
You can still do it.
I'll still do it, yeah.
Like when the spell is cast, when the hag casts the spell or whatever.
I'll do dancing lights, yeah.
Yeah.
You do technically know a spell called pyrotechnics. So if you want to say you prepared that spell for today, like, you can. That's fine.
Cool.
Oh, there's no way this can fail. Now the critics and audience alike are gonna eat this thing up.
You do got to swap out one spell, but technically you can prepare a spell when you finish a long rest. So if you want to say you prepared pyrotechnics, go ahead. Not a problem.
All right.
And so go ahead and, in that case, go ahead and make me a spellcasting check. So it will be a d20 plus your intelligence. And I'll say your proficiency bonus as well. So it would basically be... Let's see if there's anything that actually reflects this in your character sheet that has that bonus. Because what's your intelligence? 4, 5, 6, 7. You just add 7 to the roll. You can manually roll a d20 if you want to.
Yeah. 8 plus 7, so...
Okay.
15.
Not bad. That's pretty good. Oh, right. What's the hex Tinra doing?
Praise Elmira!
Alright.
I feel like he's quite good at getting people interested in listening to all of her constant talking about praising the boss's face. So maybe she could do like the opening monologue.
Good. I think her actual fear in her character sheet is fear of public speaking.
Way to go, Arnu!
Sorry.
I think that's what it is. I wrote it all down. The only one I forget is our news.
Fear of giving good advice?
If I press delete, does that like full on delete the spell out of my spell book?
No, if you go in your prepare spells and you just hit from the prepared page, hit delete, it won't delete it from your spell book. You just have to go to what's prepared, you delete it there, and then you prepare a different spell. Yeah. So she will not be given the opening monologue. She definitely would say no to that.
That stage manager would have been perfect for her.
Yeah.
Let's see. Life cleric she got going on here. Because it's not really a religious thing. It's not really like. Make sure the. Oh, just roll. Just an insight check because she's proficient in that. 14. Okay.
Wow.
Make sure the body language. Make sure so she would be basically backstage watching the crowd reaction to see if they are engaged with certain parts of the play, if certain beats are landing, if they need to quickly wrap up a certain segment because it's not, if a certain one is landing, how to extend that. So she's basically doing that kind of stuff.
I think we know what the draw of the show is going to be.
All right.
I guess we'll see.
They'll all see.
Okay, so bonuses. So we got calculator. So we got
The calculator.
Where the heck is my? Oh, there it is. So we got. Hello? There we go. So you got 2 of that. That one's gonna be this. So next. Okay, so I have that much to work with. Yeah, so the play is 3 hours. It's gonna be. Oh, that's not too bad. So with all your rolls, the bonuses throughout the play will be total of 15. So if you want to add in the first act, you can focus on. If you want to focus on just one person or two, you can throughout the whole play. If you want to focus on Ravenclaw throughout the whole play, you can wait till the finale for one final roll. But the rolls throughout the first 2 acts might not be good. So you can do 5 plus 5 in each act, essentially. Or you can break that down even more and have a little bit for the Raven and the rest of the performers. Or you could split it between the Raven and Ravenclaw themselves. Exclusively. But basically you have 15 points to add on to their rolls total for the 3 acts of the play.
Well, I mean, the most important part is just her... The moment where she speaks, right? I mean, why would we want to bolster the rest of it?
Depending how you structured the play. If you want to have a well-received play as well.
There has to be a build-up, some conflict.
Right.
You want it to be good consistently throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'd say going +5 for her in each act, and I kind of Arnu kind of already got the animal handling bit kind of down. It's the Raven knows what to do.
Yeah, so it'll be the Raven role performance as well. So it depends on what you think is the most important. Her speaking or the Raven speaking with her voice because it has those mimicked voice, her voice mimicked in its memory, which is technically her voice. So it depends what angle you want to pursue with that. You want the whole play as if the whole play was written by her, so the whole thing, her performance, or the Raven, or a combination of all 3.
Maybe
I think going with a combination of all 3 is the way to go.
Okay.
Maybe with a little bit more towards the Raven, because she is not going to literally be speaking unless Arnu's strategy works and being compelled to speak or being told to speak in the play is going to make it speak. Otherwise, it would. Well, yeah. I guess well-rounded is fine, but it just seems like more would be on the bird that is actually having to essentially speak for her, and to sell that aspect of it so that the audience thinks it's actually her speaking. A ventriloquism kind of thing.
Cool. So I suppose maybe she has more of the roles in the first couple of acts, and then the Raven a little bit more in the third. It's still split between both of them to a degree.
Well, is the Raven's going to be her voice, right? The whole play.
Yeah, you could take that approach. As she opens her mouth to speak, the Raven uses her voice.
Right. Because otherwise, we're going to have somebody else. At least for that one element, we're going to have just somebody else backstage. But it's probably going to help projection-wise in terms of people hearing it if the bird is the one doing it, and she just has it where the bird is facing away from the audience, so that they can't see that the bird's mouth is moving, and she has it right in front of her face.
I don't know if it'd be like a tree in the background at that point, and then to have the Raven sort of be on my arm, and I'll just turn on, everyone facing the audience, so people will be able to tell that it's the one speaking.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah, that works. I guess we didn't really talk about the structure of the play. What's happening in all the acts? Because somewhere in there we have Valentine's romance.
That's the B plot, I guess.
That's the middle act.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. It resolves right around the same time as the other one, so it kind of all comes together. So there's like this big wedding, and she flies with her bird after it's like, how they let the doves out, like she flies. That's what.
And then I shoot fireworks.
Oh yeah. So she flies, bird flies with the crescendo of the fireworks as me and now Hot Hag kiss to seal the deal. I'm getting shivers.
This feels like it's getting a bit sidetracked, to be honest.
So we got the ending down. How do we get there?
All right.
Personally, I feel like the actual ending should just be about her, but whatever.
Okay. So, first act. Do you start with like the origin of how she got the curse?
Yeah, that's the rising action. So
story.
Yeah.
All right. So
she should be speaking a lot through there. It's going to be like a soliloquy. She'll be kind of, Well, no. We'd have to have a young her or some kind of pantomime of showing, like maybe we put like a scrim in front so that, and we backlight it, and then we just have like silhouettes, and you see like an act, somebody holding up this like little baby, and she's got these little like crappy wings, and they're like doing this, and like the guy hangs his head, he's like, oh man. And so we communicate that, and then she's doing the voiceover, they like through that, and it's like, I was supposed to be one of the greatest flyer in the world, but then fate had other plans, and something like that. And so we get the idea that she's not great. And then we see a young her. Well, maybe we just skip to her. Yeah.
You're getting the curse.
Yeah. Now how we gotta spin that. See, and this is where the hag part comes in, because I don't think anybody in their right mind would go to this ugly, freaky hag. Like, it's got to be, she gets approached by an attractive, whatever woman who's just like, I've heard, or, I have, like, in other words, she needed to be tricked. That's what it needs to be. She needed to be tricked into asking this person to help her so that she doesn't seem like a complete idiot, a la Ariel from Little Mermaid. I'm sorry, who goes to a freaking witch that's like her entire layer is nothing but a bunch of mer people that she screwed out. Anyway, so it needs to be kind of whatever, and that's
teenager, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be really, really hard up, but this happened recently, right? This is like in the past year, in theory, for her.
However long it's been, long enough.
Well, that's what I mean. But are we talking teens, and she's an adult now, and she's been silent for all this time, or did this happen like?
Yeah, that's fair. That would probably be a fair assumption. Time was very different. Like it's kind of weird here. Like it's just character just kind of exists. So it's like in the past, you do your best just to interpret. Oh, the yak keeps crashing. Jeez. To interpret how much time has passed. I'll leave that up to you.
Okay. So then we might have to have a young her.
Played by Tenra.
There we go. Yes. I like how you guys keep trying to kill Tenra. That's great. Just for the record, Tenra, I did not want to thrust you into the spotlight because it should be on me.
Goodness gracious.
Look, I've got a +1 in performance, okay? Like, I'm an unstoppable force. All right. So yeah, so anyway, Act 1 would end with her... Well,
Receiving the curse.
that's what I was going to say, but then what's all of Act 2?
Well, okay, so Act 1 is like all the build-up about her backstory and all that. And then she could be offered it at the end of Act 1. So that way, partway through Act 2, that's when she actually gets the curse. And then, there's the whole like, oh no, how do I live like this kind of bit.
Right, and trying different things. And it can be very meta where you see her trying to do a play that was written by her scribe who doesn't know what he's doing. And so it bombed and it doesn't work and it turns into feathers. And she's like, oh no. And then, well, we don't have to come in. But
apparently you're performing in this play, Valentine, so you have to come in some point.
Yeah, you're in the story.
Yeah, you put yourself in there. You wrote yourself into the story.
But no, absolutely. So
when do you come in?
No time for rewrites.
Huh?
So no time for rewrites now.
Yeah.
I witnessed the deception of Hot Hag telling what's her name, like, help me out here, or ask for help. And when I see what happens, I go to Hot Hag and I say, you could be so much better than this. You could be so much more if you just believe in yourself and stop being all haggy. And she's like, you don't know me. And I'm like, I can change you. And she's like, no. And she runs away, right? That's the end of Act 1.
Oh, boy.
And
I should have had you roll with disadvantage.
So basically
The B plot is you can fix
Absolutely.
her.
right. Well, I convince her. I get her to do something not haggy. Like I get her to do something selfless, and it like kind of melts her, kind of Grinch, and she kind of like feels this pain. She's like, "What is this feeling?" And I'm like, "It's called love." And she's like, "Ah!" And so, and she like runs away from it, but it stirs something in her, and she realizes she could. And so I'm talking to her. I'm like, "Why don't you reverse the curse?" And she's like, "I can't, because it was the bad me that did it, and the good me can't undo what the bad me did." And so it's like, oh, we've got to find another way. Let's try to figure this out. And that's so. How do we? So in the play, are we going to go super meta in the third act? Where like, how are we going to actually in the play itself? What is going to be the methodology or the mechanism for how she gets her voice back? Or is it going to literally be a meta or a play of a play? Or are we going to have something in there that represents what we're actually doing in the play?
Are you having that soliloquy at the beginning of the play, or will you have it at the end where, like the strong act, where she's delivering her, Ravenclaw's delivering her monologue, essentially, with the Raven there, and the other person in the background speaking through her, because, so you really have that, were you open with that, or are you ending with that, or is there something else? Because is that also that stupid hag romance that has to be resolved at the end as well?
We're pretty much there with that already.
I suppose ending with it because it's the most, no offense to your plot line, but it's the biggest, most important part of the story.
Sure. I mean, look, critics are going to pan it, but that's fine. No, that's fine. It's fine. I agree. Well, so the question is then, what is speaking for her in the beginning? Or so is it we're going to have a person speaking for her,
Another
in the
actor.
first and second act, and then it's going to be the Raven speaking for her in the third act?
I'd say just an actor in the back. Being directed by me, obviously.
Right. Yep, stage managers often do direct acting. Okay, and then it's going to be. That's what I'm saying. But like, so what is the third act? What is the culmination? What is the big thing of her speaking? Like for us, it's the play, but in the play, it needs to be something more
It'd be her
symbolic.
frustration. Her frustration with how she hasn't found a way to speak again. I don't know, something like that.
The drama, the tragedy.
Yeah. That's
Really
really
use the musical as well. So I don't know why you're incorporating the musical part as well.
No.
Valentine sings.
Of course he does. At least 3 or 4 numbers.
Yeah, I don't know whether it has to be incredibly literal and meta, or whether it can be delivered in some other form.
What? But my point is, like, so for the soliloquy, so when the bird is talking, if we're going to have that scene, what is that scene? Is it as a resignation where her just like, what has happened to have her speaking this soliloquy?
That's when you come in.
Okay, I like
Come
that.
in and save the day.
Oh, dear.
And then the rest is up to you. And then the rest is up to you. I don't know. You're already in the
Maybe she just we've had an aspect of seeing that a previous play was done and didn't work. So then she just seems very depressed, and then somebody repeats the curse, like the words of the curse. Then she just tries to speak, and then the Raven speaks for her, saying everything that she feels.
Wait. So I'm so sorry to cut you off, but I feel like this is too ripe. This is actually so perfect. You know how in weddings they say, "Speak now or forever hold your peace." You know that this wedding cannot happen because so let's do it. Valentine actually gets tricked by Hag. Okay, he's not actually pursuing her. She puts a thing on him, and he's gonna get screwed. And you know this because not you, but she knows this, and she's actually secretly digging Valentine because of course she does, and she doesn't want the wedding to go on. But this is her moment. Like if she doesn't speak now, he's going to be tricked into marrying this hag who screwed her over already. This hag is just trying to ruin her life. So she takes her voice, and now she's trying to do kind of Little Mermaid-esque, right? And he's like, speak now or hold your peace. And then she does in the story. That's what compels her. She's so selfless and so much in love, whatever, that she has to speak, and so she does. And it's like she says it, and then she's surprised that she says it, and then there's this whole, that's when she does her monologue, and she's like, and it's a song, oh no, don't do this thing, and I'm singing, and how is this so possible, but it so is, and then the hag's like, no, you, and she goes up, and then the pyrotechnics, and it blows her up because she banked it all on being able to marry Valentine, and it didn't work, and so it foils her plot, and there you go.
Descending on the Raven cloak.
Exactly. Oh, that's how she gets there.
Yeah. She flies in.
It's like a rom-com, where it's like at the last minute somebody has to make this crazy chase through the airport or down the highway or something, so she actually flies in to get there. You're like, speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, that sounds Asian, not like the guy, the guy I'm talking about though. Mawe, Twuwav.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Like, oh, what's going on? So then she flies in with that, and then it's like, and it's like, what? And she goes, don't do it, or whatever that is,
Something super cheesy.
Well, dude, rom-coms, hello, it's an industry. So I will now be quiet and let Arnu and whoever else speak. I just thought that just struck me. I mean, speak now or forever hold your peace. I feel like that's a compulsive thing to get her to try to speak, but y'all can say what you want. I'm good with whatever we go with.
I mean,
I kind of like it.
Slightly concerned by this. Yeah, I feel like the base idea, not necessarily all the bells and whistles, but the base idea is sounds pretty good, which concerns me, to be honest. But there we are. Yeah.
So
I don't hate it.
all the extra effects and all that. That's just to like keep people hooked in, you know. Because maybe part of this curse is also like, you know, people have to be drawn in to listen to it.
And maybe we can even add. Let's we can dope it up a little bit. So there was a prophecy spoken about this Valkyrie that she would one day be like, because don't Valkyries the whole thing is they escort people to like dead warriors. They take them to Valhalla or whatever the equivalent is here, right?
But yes, in here, yeah.
Yeah. So like she's gonna be like the best one. Like she's gonna be like. I don't know how to make it sound like not romantic like love romantic, but just whimsical, where it's like there's something in there where it's like she's going to be the best Valkyrie ever or something like that. And the hag hears this, and or she's going to revolutionize. There's going to be something she does that is going to kind of elevate what Valkyries do or how they do it. The hag hears this, doesn't want people to be happy, so she targets this gal to be destroyed by. Like in multiple ways, and so she does that first by, by taking the voice or whatever, and then in the second act, I'm not trying to self-aggrandize, but in the second act, there is a kind of a romance that forms between Valentil and Valkyrie, not anything like crazy, but just they start going whatever, and so it's and he writes stuff or something, and so he's able to I don't know he reads sign language or something, and so they're able to communicate without her speaking, and so there's this love that forms, and the hag sees this and she's like, oh no, because otherwise she would just kill herself or something. So that's when she's like trying to steal Valentil away, and she does that with her hot hag routine, and so there's a reason why Valkyrie is being targeted like this, because she has a great purpose and great there's great potential for what she's trying to do, and the hag is trying to curse that and usurp that from the beginning. And so this big culmination is a way of breaking the curse, getting the stuff she needs, and then that's going to set her on that path to being the transformative Valkyrie that she can be.
So there's that angle, and then the angle where she just wanted to be close to fly herself.
After listening to all that, what if Valentil dies in the play?
Ooh.
Okay, that just sounds spiteful, but go on.
Then she has to
Drama.
try to perform her duty as a Valkyrie to take you to the other side or whatever, and has to be able to speak to do that. So that's her doing what she was meant to do at the end of the play when she's able to speak, and you'll be dead.
That actually works. That actually works. It's going to be a tear-jerking performance.
At the wedding. They go get the hag is exposed. The Ravenclaw speaks. The hag turns on Valentil.
Kills him.
Yeah.
Comedy and tragedy.
Yeah. No. And you know what? The Oscars or whatever the heck they're called here. They eat that up. It's to end on a bittersweet note like that. That's. I think that's good. That's really good.
Okay.
And you'll be dead.
Yeah, I really feel like we're focusing a little too much on that. It really seems kind of mean-spirited, but I think it actually works. So,
all right, I'm going to clear this off. I'm going to click a D6. I'm going to roll it in the open for you guys. 1. Okay. All right.
1 is good. 1's better than not rolling at all. What was that for exactly?
So it was a very compelling play.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to be okay. I'll give you extra rerolls, but yeah, it was a fairly low roll. So you have an extra reroll in case something goes horribly wrong, and basically an advantage on one of these rolls throughout the play. So the play begins, Act 1, unless anyone has any further ideas. All right.
No, not at all.
All right. So everything is in place. Valentil is backstage, donning his costume. Verdan is there with his costume direction and pyrotechnics. Arnu is a tree.
Cheering for Valentiel's death. Die.
So
Free with a raven.
exactly with the
There you
raven, and directing, making sure subtly directing the raven as best you can. So we will roll the first act, and let's see what should the total be for all the accumulation of the rolls. Let's see.
The highest number and take off like 2.
The highest number and take off 2. Okay.
I actually like this story. I think this has got some good bite to it.
15 total to add TC. Okay. I think the total is going to be... Yep. Alrighty. So, the first roll. How many points would you like to spend on... You have 15 points. Spend on the first roll. Who would you like to... Would you like to split the rolls up? Would you like to do 2 and 3 for the opening act? Or would you like to do 5 on one person?
Well, I'm trying to figure out, like, so if it's 15 points, what difference does it make if it's 5 points, 5 points, and 5 points? Or it's just 15 at the end? Is it...
There's a DC that needs to be reached by the end of the play. An overall, like, cumulative DC.
Right.
Based on how the rolls throughout the play. So if you reach that DC, the curse is lifted. You succeeded.
That's what it means. But so we have 15 extra points to add to the DC. So why does it make a difference if we add it 5, 5, and 5, or we just say at the very end, big coup de grace, 15 points?
Not.
Do the specifics matter? Do the specifics of it matter?
Yeah, there's DCs throughout the act as well.
Right.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I guess it was 5, 5, and 5, right? There's no.
Do we want to split it between the raven and the lady?
Well, how many rolls are getting rolled here? Is it one for her, one for the raven, one for the show, one for the act?
Yeah, each major performer will be performing a role. So
with Valentiel.
Sure. It includes Valentiel as well because he's in the play. Whenever he shows up. But the main important ones are the Raven, Ravenclaw herself, probably the Hag as well. Whoever's playing the Hag.
Well, I'm getting second billing to the Hag?
Valentiel's in there somewhere. He's on the bottom of the list. He gets that and. Like, this person, this person, this person, this person, and Valentiel.
It's not a cameo! I'm in it from the middle of Act 2 at the very least. Whatever.
This isn't about you.
If it adds points, that was the only reason why I said. He said the more you factor in, the more you guys contribute, the higher your points are. That's the only reason why I did it. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. I thought it was the more we contribute to it, the more we're in it, the more like roles we get, or the more whatever. So I may have misunderstood that. That was the only reason why I threw myself in there.
That is true. That is how. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Or if it makes it easier, I can do one roll for each act, but. So you can divvy up the points amongst there. But each performer will roll. I'll leave that up to you whether or not you want one roll or a couple for each act.
Well, more rolls is more points, right?
Could be.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just an artiste. I can't. I don't know numbers. I just embody the greatness of the human spirit.
I think doing two rolls for. Or a roll for each major actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one roll for each. So we'll add, I guess, 5, 5, and 5. And you get one reroll. So, first act, I'm going to roll in the open on the maps as well. So if you want to look there, you can see where the roll will be. And we will add 5 to this roll to see how it goes. Not bad.
No, that's great.
So the first act is engaging.
Well, you said it was you. It's going to be on the map somewhere. You said?
It should pop up in the log at the bottom right of the screen if you click the log.
Wait. So I no.
Game log. It's a little square.
Game log, little cube. Bottom right of the maps screen.
Okay. Right. Well, see. So with the way we have it set up, we're on the right side. So I'm trying to.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, the little cube. All right, let me just move this over here. What's going on? Okay.
Or if you... I just realized what time it was as well. So if you want, we can take a break as well. Before we finish the play. Or if you want to resolve the play and then take a break.
Yeah, I'd say land this plane. Okay, so I'm seeing the rolls over here now. Is it the one at the very... The top is the last one or the bottom is the last one? Okay,
the
that's the
bottom
last one. Okay, all right, so there's our 19. Okay.
Yeah. And we add 5 to that roll. Alright, so the first act goes off. Everyone's engaged. Now with your performances. Alright, the second act of the play is... So the first act was... And the second act involves Valentiel and the hag as well. So we'll have him roll, have Valentiel roll as well, since he's in it. Unless you just want to stick with the one roll.
Again, I'm just... Like, why wouldn't we want to roll? I mean, does it average out so the more rolls we have, the less, like, each roll counts for? Or is it...
No, they'll count. The more her roll, the slightly higher the DC is, just a little bit.
Okay, all right.
It's just if you want to be engaged in the that way within the play.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and... So I literally roll, or you do the roll thing?
I roll as well, so I'll roll a second one. Not bad.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So yeah, you are welcome to roll if you wish, but it's pretty good. They got a 19 and an 18. Or you could just roll just to see how well Valentiel does as just a flavor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't bomb.
Well, so what am I adding my acrobatics to this?
Your performance.
Performance. You sure? That doesn't sound right. Well, luckily this is just for flavor. So that's going to be a 6. I forgot a line. That's what it was. I forgot a line.
Love that.
The rest of the play went well. Alrighty, and then for the final act, the grand finale, where she swoops in with the daylight spell activated on the cloak, flying in as Valentiel is tricked into marriage with the hag. It's actually that guy's there too. He begins the wedding with marriage is what brings us together.
Wow,
so we'll roll this one in the open as well. Jeez. You're lucky these aren't to hits.
Wow.
Because you'd be cooked right now.
No, this is the writing coming through right here.
That's the writing coming through.
Arnu, that's the tragedy. That's that element. I really that's what brings it. That's what ties it together. The fact that Valkyrie is, somebody like. Can you imagine like how powerful that would be? Like she's having to take the love of her life to the afterlife. That would be
oscillated by my special effects.
Right there. There's yeah. Well, that would be taking him to hell.
And you have your pyrotechnics as well. So we're gonna add some more to that. What's your intelligence modifier 4? We'll add that to the roll as well. Oops. Alright, and then the final, again for flavor, we'll see how well Valentiel can act out his death scene.
Oh, this is the juicy part here. My heart will go on.
What?
All right, that's a 10. I
Alright.
warmed up.
Oh dear.
10 is an average performance. Like, it's, just walks up and it's like kind of sucky, but he's trying.
I'm a fighter, not an actor. Okay.
It's serviceable.
Yeah, it's serviceable. It's like a soap opera performance.
Good.
I didn't
Good
tank
amateur
the play.
approach.
You didn't tank the play, so if we had those two together,
What about our new tree performance?
Yeah, do I get a roll for the tree?
do you want to? You can. It won't affect anything. It'd just be for more role playing. So, like overall,
Sure, so long as it doesn't actually affect anything, then yeah, I'll give it.
yeah, it doesn't affect anything. You guys met the DC.
Heck yeah.
Actually exceeded it by 2 points.
That's it? With those rolls, we barely
Oh.
got it? What'd you get?
with,
Oh,
does
so
it
you don't
look
give
like?
me crap.
I rolled a 2, but clearly I'm having to focus a lot more on the Raven in this scene, so I'm just too active as a tree. Oh, still enough. We should have switched places. You were much more wooden.
I was about to say no, because I was just about to say a wooden performance from the tree.
He gets
That's
wrecked.
what it's supposed to be.
Basically, Valentino's average performance is slightly below average. But the play goes off very well. Okay, let's see here. So, as the final act comes to a close, the crowd erupts in cheers as she delivered. When to deliver her final line, she actually spoke herself, and you see the feathers from her form start to fall off and replaced with her clothing and her skin that was there before she was cursed. And her wings, unfortunately, still clipped, but the curse is broken.
Now, so is that before or after she takes her man to the afterlife? Does she speak?
She's now a proper Valkyrie as she takes you to the afterlife.
Awesome. Oh, cool. That's good stuff. Okay. All right.
It's a pretty well written play. I'd watch that.
I was gonna say honestly, like, yeah. I mean, not with Valentil, but yeah, I think you know. I think it's got some chops.
It's like he's trying too hard to sell this role. He's never acted before,
So,
so he overacts.
seeing the scenery.
What's that?
Yeah.
Chewing the scenery a bit.
Right.
Maybe literally. Yeah.
Well, you say that's the part of the problem. He started chewing on our new, and she like bopped him or something. And then he lost
The
his
tree?
confidence.
Yeah. He did something weird like chew on the tree. Alright. So he managed to break the curse. So in the aftermath of the play, you were presented with some money for your performance. Everyone roll a d20 for me, please, and add 15 to that roll. And you gain that much silver coins.
Ooh, all right. 27.
You rolled a 12 too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect.
I rolled a 12 for Tinra as well.
Did you say you rolled a 12 for Tenra?
Yeah.
All right. Well, apparently, well, how much you get, Arnu? I don't want. You shouldn't get more than I did. I'm the headliner, and you were just a tree. What?
29.
This system is broken.
No, your performance was below average, so some of the funds went to the tree, who was even more.
That's not how that works. I'm above the line. I was guaranteed. No, that's just. All right. So how do we?
You just go to inventory. Click the little gold button at the top right of your inventory part. Looks like gold, silver. There's a little bit silver pieces there as well. And you can just add the silver there.
So easy.
So easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
The audience knows what it likes.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. She's twisting the knife.
Apparently,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a more performance of a tree.
I'm mostly just inwardly thinking, thank God I didn't fuck it up, because I really didn't obviously do that well.
Yeah, so I was like, it was just funny for flavor. Like, okay, what would the performance look like? 2? Okay, so rolling. I was somehow more wooden than the tree. All right. So you got some money there, some funds for your efforts, and you also get a couple other things. You get another potion of flying. I think that's what wing is. Let me double check that here. Spreadsheet.
Brushing con.
And then I click the table. Got it. Wind's Wing is a flying potion. Yep, so you get another flying potion for the party. And... oh boy.
That's helpful, actually.
Yep. Let's see here. Some potion ingredients if you need them, so I'll add that later. Oh, and amongst the party you get 3 health potions as well.
Oh, cool. All right. So how do we handle party? Is it, we just have to divide it up, or is there like a party pile that we could reference?
Someone could take one, another could take one, another could take one. Tinora won't take one because she has healing spells, so it'll be more for you guys.
Well, but yeah, I guess if she doesn't take it, then that leaves one for each of the rest of us. So
Yeah.
So Valentil takes 2.
Why'd I do 3? You know what? They have 4. Everyone gets 1, so that's just makes it even there.
All right.
Because it's a bonus action instead of an action, so it's useful. So I think someone already has... yeah, you might already have... it's called Earthshine, so you can just add quantity plus 1 rather than search through the whole thing.
Wait, so you said we already have one in here?
Yeah, it's called Earthshine. Eventually I might make my own custom potions, but... yeah.
Are you sure we all have... I don't see it.
You may not already have it, so if you don't see it there, you can just add a potion of healing to your inventory. So you get that.
Earthshine or...
it's a healing potion. Just a healing potion, that's all it is. It's just lore-wise, they're called Earthshine in my game worlds.
Oh, I do have a potion of healing. Okay.
Nice, so you can just add another one.
Is it the 1 pound or the half pound?
Doesn't matter. What everyone says as a bonus action. Drink the potion.
Let's see.
Because it's an official rule in the latest rule set. Rather than... it was a home rule for almost everyone anyways. So they're just like, eh. So I can also add them later. Because everyone gets a health potion, and I gotta somehow add this to everyone's character sheet. But everyone gets a special D6, basically Bardic Inspiration you can add to any D20 roll. That's like an ability, like a D20 test, like an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. You can add a D6, and you have this once to use. Then it's gone forever, but you get a special die to add to something. It's a modified boon of luck, which is a boon you can take at later levels, but it's just a modified version of that. Basically, in the form of feather from the raven itself, Luku.
Okay. Oh, all right. Works for me.
And then a couple spell scrolls as well to divvy up amongst whoever would like to cast them. I'll have these 2 inventories later as well, but it's basically a Find Familiar spell, but it's only for ravens. It's Find Raven familiar, and then there's also a Summon Dire Raven spell as well.
Summon Dire Raven?
Yeah.
Is that like a badass raven? Like a pluck your eyes out kind of raven?
Like there's wolves and dire wolves. Dire wolves are bigger. Dire raven's a big raven. Not a giant raven, but just a bigger raven.
Okay. Well, Verdant seems to be the animal lover here. Well, no, I mean, Tinra is, but Verdant has a lot of animals in his little bag of animals.
Yeah. There's also our new can have one as well. So whoever would like to take one of the scrolls, the party collectively has it. So we just get a couple extra things there.
I'll let someone else have some furry friends.
It's a feathery friend. Yeah, definitely don't give it to Verdant. He doesn't even know the difference between a fur and feather.
Oh,
Same difference.
Oh my gosh.
cool. So yeah, that's your boons bequeathed to thee. And as you exit stage left, exit the theater left, you are all of a sudden exiting a building within the village. As time has progressed, as you completed the task of dawn, and it is now midday. So the amphitheater is gone once again. Kind of just, it was like a weird, like something you'd see in Inception. You open the door of one place and all of a sudden you're in the middle of the village with the amphitheater gone to the north. And replaced with that chasm again. Oh, and yeah, everyone's no longer up here. Yep. So it is back during the daytime. All the landmarks that were not there at dawn are now there during the day.
Okay. So I guess now that, because I know we were initially gonna go south.
Mhm.
Do we just keep heading that way, or? What
So
is
we're
everyone
going
else?
towards. Are we at Nrohn'Var?
Yes, you were there.
Okay.
You were.
So yeah. But the Forsorgen Hill or Forsorken, is that Forsorken?
For Sorsen.
Forsorsen. That's the one we hit initially, right?
You went to the tower that was there.
Right.
You have not returned to that location.
And we were there at nighttime.
Yeah.
So I guess, well, but so distance-wise, would we get there still during midday? Well, because I mean,
Yeah.
time's passing, so would we get there while the sun's still up?
Yes. Time only passed because dawn was completed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, mechanically speaking. Characters may not know that. They're just like, oh, that's weird. Time progressed somehow.
Okay.
But from a mechanical standpoint, there's nothing else to do. At dawn, it was like a secret location. Essentially.
Interesting.
So you're now back in one of the main locations. So yeah, there's west or south.
Yeah, we can either go to the very, very sketchy looking Gape or the Forsorsen Hill.
One flip.
Well, I mean, the hill's close. I'm trying to think what would be distance-wise. Actually, they look like them. Well, one's through the woods, though. I'm guessing trying to get to the gap would be a longer trek.
It's about the same amount of time.
Do we see any like distinct features from a distance about the hill?
Not at this distance. There's no tower there. You just see a large hill. You don't have special zoom-in binocular vision, do you?
No,
Hang on.
unfortunately.
Let me look.
Non-stop put my
No.
glasses on.
Yeah, okay, let's just do the hill. I'm not eager to jump into a sphincter.
It's just a cave.
Which just tells you how bad a dwarf does not want to go into that gape.
You just gotta go deeper into this cave. All right, so we can.
That's a line from the play.
All right, so to the hill then. Everyone's in agreement.
To the hill. Our new silence is consent.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I cut out for a second. Yes.
Oh yeah, because okay, so excellent. So you start making your way across the fields, stumbling over crops, encountering a scarecrow. It does nothing. It just looks at you funny. Why would someone put that stupid face on that scarecrow? As you continue on your way.
Peculiar.
Yeah. So you make your way after a few hours, about a day's walk, and you make your way across the fields, through the little hills that are there, and you make your way up the hill for Sorsen Hill. And at the top of the hill, there is nothing except an easel. Upon which lies a canvas.
As I suspected.
As you
Is there
approach,
anything on the canvas?
yeah, as you approach the canvas, there are some words. In addition to some palettes, there's also water colors there, paint brushes, and other types of drawing tools. And on the canvas it says, "Paint what you see, paint what you do not. For it is not the mark of an X that reveals the hidden spot."
Wait, it said paint
So
what you
remember-
see, paint what you don't see?
Yes. Paint what you see, paint what you do not. For it is not the mark of an X that reveals the hidden spot. You're free to draw whatever, basically, but
Right.
I'm gonna draw a picture of Valentil getting booed off the stage.
That's some high fantasy right there. The adoration was palpable.
The only
see
thing I
that.
could think of is maybe like
The tower that was there before.
do you draw Valentil getting booed off the stage?
Sure.
Let's see.
Well, hey, he said draw something you don't see. And that would be an example of something that was not seen, because I was not booed off stage. It was lauded.
This is just a test drawing to see what the canvas does.
All right, so you draw this and you hear that in your mind. Everyone does.
Oh, it's glorious. I think I hear him crying too.
Boo! The short dwarf sucks. Boo! It's more wooden than that tree back there.
Huh.
Haters gonna hate. Even fake ones.
Yeah, that's all that happens with that particular drawing.
Alright. Now, Verdan, you alluded to a much better idea. It was drawing the tower?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
guess.
there now?
Yeah, the one that was there at night.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
the bell that would be there, maybe.
Ooh, that'll make us hear it. Which I don't know if that would do anything, but still.
It's an idea. Could work.
So you draw the tower.
Yeah, but instead of the brazier on top, I'll draw a bell on top, like similar to the one that we saw at the temple.
Okay. So go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy,
Whoever's drawing it, whoever wants to draw
I'll
it.
draw.
Okay.
An 8.
Right. So you draw the vague likeness of the tower. Unfortunately, your bell isn't great. So
Now who's
Right.
getting booed?
right next to you, the tower kind of shows up momentarily with something hanging from it. And then after a few moments, the tower disappears.
Okay, someone who's more artistically adept.
The DC is
draw that.
10. Like, it's a 10 DC.
Well, I've got a 7+7 sleight of hand, so I would have to roll pretty bad not to. Which doesn't mean anything. I've got to use the right dice. Oh, so okay. All right. I'm going to try my hand at drawing.
All right. Oh, and by the way, each thing you draw, once it appears, the canvas goes blank again. That was probably implied, but
Yeah.
So that is a 19.
all right. So you managed to draw the tower and the bell. Instead of the tower appearing with the bell in it, the eel itself transforms into a little bell attached to like a little hooked stand, and there's just a bell dangling from it. Very small, about the size of your head.
Well, I guess we ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding. You have,
Does that count?
yes, you have found the second bell.
Hey.
Easy.
Nice. Easy, says the guy who couldn't draw a bell. I mean, come on. Can draw me show me getting booed, but you can't draw a bell. I see how it is.
One of those things was more developed in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only have a DC for the important things. Like actually drawing the bell. Can you, since you drew it, Valentino, a D100 for me, please.
D100.
D100.
All right, so on the big one, it's a 90 and then an 8. So is it 98 or is that
98. That's 98. Yeah.
Okay.
So you draw this bell, and then it rings as the sound carries out. The eel. Wow. Easel reappears, and the bell is still there. So if you wish to draw anything else on the canvas, you may. But
I
you
draw
have-
a giant pile of gold.
You draw a giant pile of gold, and it appears as an illusory pile of gold.
It was worth a shot.
Oh wait, no.
The gold
No, wait.
spawns on top of me and crushes me.
Yeah, no. It's just an illusory. There is actually a way to get gold, but that's not it doesn't seem to be the way. But yeah, paint what you see, paint what you do not, for it is not the mark or symbol of an X that reveals the hidden spot.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna draw a triangle at the top, triangle at the bottom, triangle on the left, triangle on the right.
Let's see.
And there's a gap
Nothing.
between them.
Nothing seems to happen with that.
For those you don't know, I just painted in the negative space of what an X is. So, yeah, that's big brain.
Okay.
The map just erases itself.
Map is stupid. Oh wait, so is it? Well, we need the third one, right?
Oh geez, I forgot this clause. As soon as you touch the canvas, like the landscape in front of you kind of appears on the canvas as well. Jeez, I should reread what I wrote a long time ago.
So
So basically,
then,
whatever you draw, where you draw it on this canvas appears in the world, depending on what it is. Sometimes it doesn't appear if it doesn't. If it has error encountered.
I see. Okay. All right. What's
Zarnu try something?
I'm not really very dexterous with a paintbrush.
No, it's
So-
you can still suggest things.
I just like dip a finger in paint and just draw a big circle just to see how something abstract would, what an abstract image would do.
Ooh, roll me a d4.
Just out of curiosity. Where are you?
Try not to step on it.
1.
You draw a circle. Where do you kind of draw it on the map? You can use the big ol' map that we have. If you want to use the ping tool by pressing X and drawing the circle or something like that. Or you can draw, grab one of the overlays like you're creating a spell effect and draw it there as well. Or you can literally take the drawing tool and draw a circle.
Oh dear, what the hell? I guess I'll just do a circle around that big chasm-y area, just like a massive one.
Alright, so you draw a circle around the
Something like
chasm, and the eye of a hurricane forms and a mini storm rages where the symbol is drawn for 1 minute.
Cool.
Just kind of lingering there for a little bit.
Very avant-garde.
It's pretty cool.
Can I draw something like?
Yeah, it's not the mark of an X that reveals a hidden spot.
I basically want to erase all these trees.
Ah, well,
Or,
they're
you
on
know,
the canvas.
Yeah, redraw them as like, they got cut down.
Wow, deforestation fantasies. This is sick and twisted.
Yeah, you just, they will appear. Okay, so anything other than that goes with this. So for 3 seconds, your creation comes to life, and then boom, back to normal trees.
Dang. That was gonna cut our travel time down.
Yeah, I feel like we should really make use of this. I just don't know.
Can we take it with us?
No, I'm not really sure.
Oh, yeah. Does the easel move? I'm sorry, does the eel move?
Yeah, the eel moves.
Good.
If the players take the eel, it will disappear from their inventory after they escape the Illusory World.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
That's really all we need it for. So, I guess just take it with us.
Yeah. So you tried the different symbols and marks. You tried a circle or an O mark. You did technically pseudily try an X.
But it was clever.
Yes, it was a clever. You drew other things, but yeah. So we'll keep that here. Whenever it's blank and it erases itself, the same paintbrush you see, paintbrush you do not appear. So if you ever need a reminder of its prompt, you can make use of that. But you did find the hidden bell. Did you want to draw that brazier then? Did you try that?
Well, I thought we already lit it the first time.
Yeah. But you did mention that, so I didn't want to gloss over that in case you did want to try drawing a brazier as well. Because you still technically are looking for the third one.
First, I draw a brazier. Then I draw
All right.
a brazier.
You have a brazier in your hands for 6 seconds.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
I
Oh.
look at you with heavy judgment.
Yeah.
Confused.
She glowers down at you as her 7'5" frame stands over your minuscule 5'2". I'm 5'2".
Get off me, tree.
Eh.
All right. Now I draw. I don't know that. I was what? Not a brazier. Whatever that word is.
You draw a brazier.
There you go.
And in the eels. Wow, what the frick? The easel's place. The brazier is there, unlit, but sticking inside is a torch. Basically, you pick it up. Just for sake of brevity, if you guys have identify, eventually you'll use it. It is like a lantern of revealing, except it is a torch of revealing. So when it's lit, it functions like a lantern of revealing. So you can have a magic item. Someone.
Dibs.
Someone. Gee. Well, I guess Arnu technically has dark vision. Who doesn't have dark vision? Actually, no, it reveals
I think
invisible things. Yeah, I'll leave it up to whoever wants this. Torch of revealing reveals invisible things.
yeah, you just got something, Valentine, so you're good.
But what?
I don't know, you got something like in the last session. from the Sphinx, you got a couple things.
Oh yeah,
I got the quill and the horn.
Shareable party things. Yeah.
No,
These are all
those are Valentine's things.
Okay. All right.
I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
All right. You guys have a torch of revealing, so when it's lit, it functions like a lantern of revealing.
Which is just it shows invisible things.
Yeah, it reveals invisible things within its radius of light.
Like air molecules.
Not quite like that. Are air molecules invisible or just super, super, super small?
I don't know. If we light the torch and we see them, I guess that answers that question.
You might go mad.
Why? And that's what I mean. You wouldn't be able to see anything in theory if that's what happens. It would just be a big wall of air.
So if there was like a hidden ghost somewhere. So yeah, you got a torch of revealing, which you can you can rename the lantern of revealing. Yep, that is. You'll drive, you do drive, they do this. Okay, there's lots of other things you can do, but yeah, right now you pack it up. And carry it with you. As you pick it up, it becomes super small.
Nice.
Like the size of a tablet. Just to make things easier.
Nice.
Because I'm not dealing with that. Alright. Alrighty. And like I said, there is a way to get gold as well. So you can try and figure that out if you want to capitalize on your loot lust. But for now, you stand atop for Sorsen Hill, gazing out upon the many trees and farmers' fields.
I suppose it's time to go to the Gape.
I need to make note that you've rung 2 bells and you've lit 2 torches. Or braziers. Oh yeah, lighting that brazier didn't do anything either. It lit, but actually for the sake of simplicity, it didn't light. Just the torch did. Where the heck? Oh, there. 2 bells rung. Yep, there was a bell and the brazier hidden throughout the day and the night. Like the opposite. So you found them, which was cool. So you guys make your way to the Gape. So are you trying to skirt around the woods? Go through some treacherous terrain?
I think that's well.
Yeah, right on the edge of the mountains and between the woods. I mean, it looks like there's a little gap there. There's a gap to the Gape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An eel could certainly fit.
Mm.
We have an eel with us, so.
Jeez, that stupid eel won't. You mispronounce one thing.
I know. An eel wearing a brazier. It's crazy.
Alright. I still need everyone. Well, I guess I'll ask. How are you moving past the woods? Just doing normal pace, or are you trying to be quiet? Or are you trying to be quick?
Quiet?
I guess. Yeah, enough to not attract
Maybe slightly quiet.
animals. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have everyone make a stealth check, please. 15. 15's not bad for Tinra. 14 is not bad.
This is the south right here. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Oh.
Natural
23!
Natural 1 for Arnu for some reason. Steps on a very large branch.
She's huge!
Just tall. Or maybe it scrapes a stray branch, causes a pine cone to fall. Ah! Who knows? It's something that didn't actually affect the overall stealth score. Yeah, because everyone else did pretty good on their stealth checks. So you managed to make it to Ravensgate without alerting that raven bear you heard walking around in there.
I knew it. Darn you, Raven Bear!
And you approach Raven's Gate as you squeeze your way in. You were met with... let me just pause the session here and get that map prepared. There we go. Should be loading in a sec. There we go. Let me add the rest of you. So you're at the entrance. If you zoom way out, this map has a fun feature.
Corner's way out.
Zoom out. Yeah. Pardon moi. Because it probably brings it up in the middle, putting you guys at the edge of the cave there. There you go.
There's a thing there.
A thing?
Mm-hmm. I see a thing.
Oh. Yeah, a thing.
But I don't know what the thing is.
It's labeled as a brazier. Except they're having scaling issues with some of their assets, so all of it looks like junk.
The biggest brazier I've ever seen in my life.
There you go.
It makes sense.
Okay, so you enter this cave silently, because you keep that stealth check going forward. On the north side, let's see here, what's in this place? There are, on the right, okay, on the right-hand side, the north side of the cave wall, there are 8 candles. And above the candles is a wax tapestry. But just double checking my notes here real quick. Blah 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 blah. Bleep blah blah blue. Yada yada yada. Okay, so in addition to the wax tapestry on the right-hand side, so let me get my maybe I have a sticker that works here. Tapestry. Nope, not a thing that exists. Paint. Nope. Art. Nope.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries. But if you are Scottish Laws, then I am Mickey Mouse. Anybody? Anybody?
No.
No idea.
No.
What that's from.
Indiana Jones Last Crusade.
Well, it's been forever since I've seen that. Oh, we'll pretend this giant bed is the tapestry. Because there's nothing else.
Wait, what? That's weird.
What?
You're breaking the immersion. I don't understand what's happening.
Well, if they had more assets, I would use them. Oh, wait, what's this? A beige rug. That's tapestry enough.
It's ugly tapestry. Wouldn't be in my house.
Your patterned rug. Yes, yes. Better than a bed. That I'm going with.
Yeah.
Chew it.
This
Yeah.
is the worst gape I've ever been in.
Excellent. Good to hear it. At least it's animated.
Wait, what? It's moving?
Yeah, look. Zoom in.
Yeah, the lights. Or the lighting is kind of changing.
Oh, you're talking about the background.
Yeah, the map.
Oh,
itself.
okay. Thought you meant the rug.
No, not the rug. Rug doesn't do
Not-
crap. Just exists.
Sorry, the tapestry. Quote unquote.
Yeah, a tapestry. So there's that in the right-hand corner, but you also see, especially Arnu, with your passive perception of 19, you see two hulking figures just standing in the shadows of this cave. You can't make out what they are yet, but there's one here and there's one here. Other than that, it is dark within this space.
Where are they? Sorry, I think I missed that.
Let me get the flag of war, and I will draw a round circle. And the round circle will be size large.
Wait, what
See
kind
a
of
shape.
circle? A round circle, you say?
A round circle as opposed to a square.
Wow. Wait,
Yep. So you see where those dark blobs are, those are the silhouettes of the figures. They're a large size, and they're just kind of shambling there. They haven't noticed you yet because of your stealth check.
They seem even bear sized.
They are bipedal.
Okay.
Kind of lanky arms, and you notice kind of on the back is a very hunch, like a hunch-like looking thing.
So would it be something I'd recognise and maybe seen before, or is it something I've never seen before?
Actually, no, you have dark vision. What's your range of dark vision? Yeah, 60, no,
60.
80, something like that. Oh yeah, those are within your
Going
range
to
of your dark
say, wouldn't we all have dark vision?
I think almost everyone does have dark vision. Freaking. Alright, so you all can see what they look like. So let me get the fog of war. Erased. Hit the erase. Reveal all. Confirm. Tokens. Grab the name. Insert them. There you go.
oh gosh. Yeah, they belong in here. Oh my gosh.
Yep. They're just standing there, haven't noticed.
Kill it
Standing.
dead.
Standing there having a good time in this gape.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's definitely a gate monster. Ugh. All right. So I'm just so wait, can we see the brazier?
You can see the brazier, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, on the tapestry. Like everything's visible.
So I'm thinking if we light that, they're going to attack or something. So if we want to just try to take them one-on-one, maybe we swing around. Like the one on the left, we swing around far on the left, maybe, so he doesn't attract the attention. He'll probably make some noise. I don't know. We might get attacked. Or we just light the thing and see what happens.
I said we just light it, yeah, and see what happens.
Okay.
Sneak on over there.
You gonna use Firebolt again? Or are you being subtle?
How would I even be able to be subtle about it?
You could be like, achoo! Oh, and then it just like shoots out of your mouth or something. Like, oh, it's like a fireball.
I think actually before I do that, I would want to, because we're about to get into combat, probably. I'll pull out my animals.
Okay.
It's something. Hang on, let me pull out my animals.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Just make sure you mark off the spell slot for pyrotechnics. Actually, no. Yep. Yeah, never mind. It's the same day. What am I thinking?
Not entirely sure. Usually,
Me neither. I usually don't know what I'm thinking half the time.
we know what you're saying, but usually that's not what you're thinking.
Yep.
Two very different things.
Indeed. Yeah, so make sure, it's a spot for that, and then the fluffy bag of fluff. Bag of tricks. What does it say?
3d8s.
So you're doing all of that. Let me just double check. What does it say? Reaching into the bag, so you don't need to say anything. You just throw them and they appear. Well, they might make noise when they appear.
Yeah, well, okay, so we got 2 weasels and a giant rat.
Ooh, we got some skanky rolls this time.
Yeah.
2 weasels and a giant rat. Alright, tokens. Giant rat. And 2 weasels.
Honestly, they're probably going to be cannon fodder.
Yeah, where would you like them?
You don't want it to be too cute.
I think it's within 30 feet or something.
Yeah. I'll just kind of throw them, like, right in front of me.
Okay.
So tiny.
So yeah, the giant rat is like the size of you, but yeah,
Jeez, that is a giant rat.
it's a rodent of unusual size.
Indeed.
So as you throw these creatures, they're pretty silent creatures. They're not going to make a whole lot of noise there, so...
And then, yeah, if everyone else is ready or doesn't have anything else to do, I can just light it with firebolt, probably.
All right.
Yep.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. 14.
14 will hit, yes. I believe. So yeah, it ignites, and light is shed. Let me get out that overlay. I'm gonna grab that round circle again. 10 foot. There it is. There we go. So, I think it's 20. There we go. And we got that going on. And then I think it's dim light for a little bit more than that. So let me lock that down there. And then I'll grab everything. Change the color. And as you light the brazier, the creatures stir. Scale's probably not right. But that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go here. So I need everyone to roll initiative, and then we'll just pick up here next time as we start to face off against the nasty, postulant creatures that are shambling within Ravenscape.
You know, I might be unavailable for the next 16 years.
20-foot radius and additional 20 feet. Okay. 20-foot radius and additional 20 feet.
How about we roll for initiative at the start of the next session?
Alright, because it will log it in here, but yeah, we'll roll for initiative at the start of next session.
Well,
Awesome.
dang,
So that roll
someone
doesn't
crappy
count.
roll.
I mean, I already rolled it. Okay, so
Just because
Okay.
everyone rolled terribly?
Yeah.
Alright.
Nat 1.
Alright. We'll do our initiative
Fine,
rolls
fine,
next
steady.
session. All right. So as the light casts and illuminates the rest of the room, the shambling creatures, postulant creatures, fully come into view as the weasels squeak and the rat squeaks. We'll pick up here next time. Thank you very much.